a major problem among graduates, job seekers, and also among many working professionals or business owners. That is, they can't speak well in English. They want to improve their spoken English. They want to become fluent and they want to become confident while speaking in English. So, as a spoken English coach, I can say that you should not concentrate on learning grammar more and more. There are so many teachers and coaches who only concentrate on teaching grammatical things. There are many people who know lots of things from English grammar, but if you ask that person to speak something in English for 2 to 3 minutes, you can see that person is fumbling, or that person is becoming nervous, or that person is feeling like now it's a challenging thing, but that person is very much knowledgeable in English grammar. So I can say that English grammar is not necessary every time, but yeah, it is necessary. You need to maintain basic grammatical things whenever you are speaking. You can't speak in past tense when you are speaking anything about your present, or if you are discussing anything on past situation and you are telling them in present form. So those things are really wrong, and there are so many people who speak like they has, he have, I likes. So these kinds of mistakes are really silly mistakes, and this should not be accepted. Basic grammatical knowledge is really needed. It is really required. But every time if you learn many grammar, you can't speak well. Learning too much grammar doesn't mean that you can speak good. You need to practice more and more on speaking. You know many things on grammar, but you have to speak also. Whatever you know, you should speak them out. You try to speak for at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and if you can do this every day, I am not telling about only 10 minutes, 15 minutes and then you just forget it. No, you should continue this for 4 to 5 times, like 10 minutes now, in the afternoon, then again 10 minutes, in the evening, then 10 minutes, then in the night, at that time when you are about to sleep, before that you are speaking for 10 minutes with your spouse, with your grandparents, with anybody, with your children. So if you maintain this practice thing, then you can become fluent and confident. So only learning more and more grammar, that will not help you to speak fluently and confidently. So that is one tip which I am telling you. Another tip is very important. Listen to this attentively. That is, there are so many people who think like that if you are required to speak fluently and confidently, you have to practice speaking thing only. No, you have to listen to people also. If you practice these two things, listening and speaking, every day for, I can't set any timing for you. If you can listen to any English video in YouTube or any TEDx speaker who speaks so well in English, if you can listen to native English speaker, that can also help you. So if you do these things, you can improve your English speaking. And listening is very much important, as I have said, and side by side, if you can also write something in English and also read English books, then your English knowledge will get enhanced. You can understand all the grammatical parameters of English language. You need not to learn grammar particularly, means you need not to read grammar books or to watch grammar videos. You can understand all the grammatical rules and regulations and parameters, everything, by reading thoroughly English books, by listening to TEDx speakers or somebody who is speaking so well in English. And side by side, if you continue, I am telling you, if you continue practice speaking in English, you can improve a lot. So do these things instead of learning more and more grammar. These things generally any coach or any English teacher doesn't discuss. They feel like that it is better to put more and more contents on grammar. They are actually benefiting themselves. Like they feel like that they are putting videos on YouTube and their channel is already monetized, so they are getting more and more money because people are also running behind those grammatical videos and they are feeling like that if I know those grammatical things, I can be very much profound in English speaking. But the real fact is that you need to listen more, you need to read more, you need to write more, and you need to speak more. But the main important two things, listening and speaking. Listen to people who speak so well in English, those people who are so confident, those people who are so fluent. If you watch them, if you listen to them, you can feel like that, yes, now I can also speak like them. Because you are getting habituated with those listenings, you are also imbibing that character of speaking, that style of speaking in your style. So that's why I suggest that please, please, please don't run after learning so many things in English grammar. So that's all. And if you want to overcome the fear of speaking in English and if you want to become fluent in English, then I invite you to my workshop which I held for 5 days in a week. So if you want to join and want to become fluent and confident while speaking in English, you can join it. So I will provide the link in the comment section. Thank you. Bye. Take care.